Hi everyone. It's been a long minute since I filmed a video. It's been a boring hot summer here in South Texas, darling. This is the Natural Mint Jack Black lip balm. I just did my skincare and shaved my face and my head. I have a few questions. So I'm gonna do like a little Q&A. I have like maybe 20 or so questions that people asked me on Instagram and in DMs. So if you're interested, also, darling, I'm doing a little glam because we're gonna go out to lunch for our 7th year wedding anniversary. We got married September 10th, 2016. So happy anniversary to me, darling. So yeah, how is everyone? I hope you had a fabulous summer. I have the fan on because it's so hot. I'm sorry if shit's blowing around. We should be good, but we'll see. I've been using this Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Genius for probably almost 2 months. And I did tweeze my eyebrows like last month in August. Myself, I haven't gotten them waxed in probably at least 6 months. So I've been putting this on every single day. I go from the front. Sometimes I dip it once, sometimes I dip it more than once. And then I go like, here to break them up or get in between or go backwards, And believe it or not, this stuff works. And a couple of videos ago, I did talk to you guys about the Murad or Murad, whatever you want to call the brand. Dark, was it Murad? I think it's a dark spot serum. And if you can see, I'll show you. Right here, it's gone, obviously. And this one's gone. So if you have any dark spots or like pimples that are dark or whatever, or, scars that are healing is what it is, I highly suggest that. I'll put a picture up of that. So yeah, I've been using this for a couple months and it's done something. I don't think it's made my eyebrows any worse. This has SPF. Ooh. This has SPF in it, so I think I'm just gonna use the Dior Skin Forever and Ever primer, Extreme Perfection and Hold Primer, because I'm not going in with that much product because, like I said, it's fucking hot. Oh, I want to show you guys. So I should probably clean this off, but I got one of these. It's a makeup palette little thing. I have my brushes from when I did my makeup the other day. They need to be cleaned. Gross. 2 gold ones. So, is this? Oh. So it comes with this, and I guess it has like a film on it. It looks like. I don't have tweezers up here, so I know, but I have scissors. You get the point. So we're just gonna drop a skosh on there. That should be enough to cover my big ass face. And we just want to protect. I need to start answering questions. So hold on, let me pull up the questions, you guys. Okay, did I go to college? Yes and no. I attended the University of Cincinnati in Cincinnati, Ohio. Um, and my whole purpose of going there, darling, was for my MRS degree, which I ended up leaving Cincinnati because my family was not supportive. That's a good word. And ended up figuring it out on my own, moving in with friends, going back to Cincinnati, and then moving to Florida, honey, and saying goodbye to it all. And then after that is when I got my MRS degree. I went to Cincinnati in 2000 and fall 2011 and spring 2012 or 13. I think spring 2013 / 14, maybe something like that, honey. Okay, that's enough for there. Now, the reason why I put so much on my nose is because I want it to hold when I have on sunglasses. Okay. Now, you see, there's a little bit of a white cast, but that's not something I care about. Especially when I know we're putting stuff over it. Okay. So we'll let that sit for a moment. And while that's sitting, I'll do a little bit of an eyebrow. Questions. My favorite vitamin C cleanser or vitamin C serum is probably, I like Made in Korea skincare, and I think they really know what they're doing. So really anything. Is there a favorite one that I've used? This summer, the JLo one was really good. What other vitamin C serum do I really like? Let me put my ashy leg down. What other vitamin C serum is any good? I don't know. Favorite cleanser. So, as you know, I used to work for a cosmetic company. We sold high-end skincare, darling, like the tippity top, right? So Dermalactive was one of the brands that we sold, and I had their purifying cleanser, which I'm sure I've shared on here before. The best cleanser I've ever used. Now, I have found similar / comparable that I use because, first of all, ain't nobody getting skincare for free from the Israelis anymore. So we improvise. But yeah, Dermalactive Purifying Cleanser is phenomenal. My first job was a lifeguard at Schoonover Pool in Lima, Ohio. It was a public pool, darling, if you can imagine. And I can't even describe the color that I was, but it was nowhere near this. And no, I haven't lightened my skin. My favorite meal to cook, I love making pasta. Not pasta from scratch, but I'll make like the sauce and stuff from scratch. Tacos. They say Mexicans make really good tacos, but really mine are the bomb. And no, I don't use packaged seasoning. I make my own. Comment below if you want to know more about that. There is a place here locally that we get like quesadillas from, but it's like, they're good. Sometimes there's bone in it. It's from a food truck. That's all I'm going to say on that. Air Force Ones or Adidas Sambas, aren't those like the trending shoes right now? Neither, darling. That ship has sailed. First of all, I didn't wear Air Force Ones when they were cool in the early 2000s or whatever. So what the fuck makes you think that I'm gonna do that now? Okay, so neither. If you want a nice pair of sneakers, darling, go for the Asics or the Tigers or whatever. Onitsuka Tiger. That, that. I have one. Let me show you what they look like. These are from high school, darling, and they still fit. I washed them recently, and so like the little leather kind of peeled off, but probably won't wear them, may wear them. These are like the Mexico 66s. Um, buy these so you don't look like everybody else. Favorite place for happy hour? Here, my house. Virginia Beach? Depends, darling. It could be anything from dollar happy hour at the Patriot Pub that doesn't exist anymore. Me and my girlfriend used to go to Bravo or Brio. Brio and Bravo are the same thing. It's a sister company. They have $5 martinis with blue cheese, with blue cheese stuffed olives. So that's where you'll find me when I get back to society, darling. Other than that, who else has a good happy hour? I can't really drink like well drinks anymore without projectile, you know whating. So I don't really do that. It has to be Kettle One, Belvedere, Grey Goose. I've been drinking tequila recently. Kind of expensive, but that's another. What else? Happy hour. I don't know. Bravo and Brio are like all around the world. It's from Columbus, Ohio, which I'm from Ohio, duh. So I suggest going to there. And thank me later in the comments, darling. How did you lose the weight? Well, basically not drinking so much anymore. And not drinking so much, drinking lots of water, and obviously I count my calories. So some days I can eat fucking 1,200 calories, some days I can eat 300, some days I can eat 5,000. So it really has to do with calorie counting and what you're burning. I'm not somebody that's gonna exercise or move like much when it comes to exercising. Like I'll walk, not outside, somewhere in the store, or I will, like when I worked in the office, like up the steps, I'll take the steps before I take the lift or elevator, like the lazy fat bitches, um, or the bitches with bad knees, whatever. What else? That's really it. Um, yeah, honey, just not drinking so much anymore. And when I do drink, I puke it all up. If you want to know what I'm using, this is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz in Granite. Wander Beauty in like a brown, I believe. Dark brown. Starbucks order. So when I worked in the corporate world, honey, and before we moved to this shithole, I would go to Starbucks on my way to the office. There, I would get a Trenta iced black tea, no syrup because syrup's for fat people. Add 2 shots of blonde espresso, no ice. Sometimes, if I was like, it was a busy day, a Monday especially, after being out all day on Sunday, um, Sunday fun day, bitch. So, espresso with black tea, with a little bit of honey if I'm feeling wild, and a shake of cinnamon. Or I'll just do a quad espresso over ice with a squeeze of honey and a shake of cinnamon. The cinnamon helps you get everything out of your body, is what I've been told. So, um, Yes, that's my Starbucks order. Can I swim? Yes, I was not only a lifeguard, as I said, but I also was on the varsity swim team in high school. Now, I didn't hold any state or whatever records, but my husband does. So there's that. Favorite city that I've lived in so far? City, honey, because this ain't no city. DC is definitely my favorite that I've lived in. There was so much opportunity, so much wealth there, so many things to do. I was constantly busy. I was around people who fucking understood me and like, you know. So I definitely would say if I were to move back to a city, it would be Washington, D.C. Now, I haven't been there since Trump left office, so I would love to know what it's like now. Um, but I still have like lots of friends who live there, people that like have recently gotten married, and some of my family is there. I just think it's a great place, great shopping, a melting pot, basically, you know. Unlike Texas or South Texas, where everyone looks the same, and if you look like this, they think that you were a slave, darling, and that we know the only thing I'm a slave to is the you know what. Okay, next question. My sign, I'm an Aries. What do you fucking think, goofball? I post so much Aries shit. How you gonna ask me what my sign is? Trying to be funny? Is it giving Aries? Because it's not giving anything else. My favorite restaurant in Corpus Christi, believe it or not, so it is our anniversary. I'm getting ready to go there now for a little late lunch with my boo. It's called Tannen's Wine Bar. They have this prosciutto pizza that is fabulous. My favorite home decor store is a joke. Our House, darling. I previously was an employee there before I got my MRS degree. Their quality is uncomparable. And yeah, so I'll always be an Our House girly. Somebody's stupid that asked this question. Why don't you like fat people? I just don't like unhealthiness, and like I've been fat and I know it was unhealthy. So like for you to be walking around with your tits and your flub out is not cute. I just grew up in a time where things were very much you have to be skinny in order to win, and I'm sorry, but that's the truth, honey. You can't fit in a fucking sample size when you're as big as this table, right? Next question. We're going in with the concealer. Okay, let's talk about quiet luxury for a moment. All right, so first of all, let's hold on, let me see what we're working with here. Yeah, that's good. 1 second, let me just put a little bit of this on. We're just doing a skosh just to, you know, get everything looking roy and toy and seamless, honey. Gorgeous. I mean, look at that match. Ooh, I just pulled something. You see how little I put on? Okay. Next question. What was the question? My opinion on quiet luxury. Okay, so I've been shopping at J. Crew since I could shop for myself. So I'm from Ohio. In Ohio, honey, that's what people wear. I don't know about where you live, but that's what people wear. So that, is why I wear it. And I've always worn it. Like, I've always been into, uh-oh, hold on. 'Cause I definitely don't want to fuck up my face. Hold on. What we'll do is have that there. Just to even all that out, you know? Okay. And then what we'll do, darling, isn't this a foundation? Okay. I just want a light layer on my Pat McGrath. So we're already at 30 fucking minutes, so I need to hurry up. I just made a mess. Patty. Okay. This is the Dior brush, by the way. If you couldn't tell. Let's do. What do you think? Okay, next question. All right. So basically, people have been wearing that look from J. Crew, since as far as I can remember. So like the fact that people, okay, rewind. Quiet luxury, aka no logos, is so that it's the if you know, you know kind of vibe. Um, that's what it's for. Like, oh, ooh, I see her Bottega bag, like back in the day, right? Like, ooh, that's a Bottega bag, okay, or ooh, that's an all leather Fendi spy bag, or what else is quiet luxury from back then? I don't know, cashmere. Um, Loud luxury from back in the day is something like Rule, which was a brand by Ralph Lauren. It was like a rugby brand, more like high end Abercrombie, I believe. Um, quiet luxury, quiet luxury. I'm trying to think. Like people don't want to get robbed, so that's the whole point of quiet luxury because I don't want you to know, but I've got it all going on. So please don't rob me. Now, let me an example. Loud luxury, Gucci. Quiet luxury, Gucci. Similar, but different, right? Similar styles, but quiet because you don't really know that that's Gucci unless you get up on me when I'm wearing these. This, you could see that from across the room, right? Loud luxury is like giving drug dealer, cartel, hip hop. Quiet luxury is giving I have an MRS degree. My husband pays the bill, darling. Pays the bills. And just put it on my card. That's what quiet luxury says. What do you think? Am I wrong? Is this not a good color for me? Okay. I don't think I like this bronzer, you guys. I really don't. Do I put a powder over it? I would take all this off if I don't like this bronzer. I think it's the bronzer. This is the Dior bronzer. Nope. Oh, I'm pissed. Good thing I'm. Nope. Nobody. Nope. Oh God, no. Um. Let me set. Hold on. Let me see if I can fix it. No, it's just peeling right here. That's what happened the last time. Okay. Went in with my foundation brush and just like, went over it all so that it could be seamless again. Okay, and now, honey, I think we're gonna go in with a bit of setting powder under the eyes. I'm trying this new thing where I don't put so much. But it's really hard, you guys. Do you know how hard it is not to put too much powder? This is the kimchi. Just a little bit. Because I don't want to look powdery and fucking sweat. Nor do I want to bring any extra attention to myself. Again, that was the kimchi powder in Suntan Baran. Next, I'll go in with the Pat McGrath powder. I use too much. Okay. What do we think? Do I look too one-dimensional or do I look like I have depth? That's what we need to know. Should I go back in with the Dior bronzer? Just a skosh? Just in the back. That's where I like to put it. Right here. Okay. So then we'll do a bit of... I did get a new setting spray recently. Did I answer all the questions, you guys? I think there may have been one more question. The most famous person I've met? So listen up. When I lived in DC, I did, in fact, go to Joan Rivers' memorial that was hosted, yes, darling, at the Kennedy Center. Now, I'll pop up a picture of me at that event. Warning! I look a hot fucking mess. I had worked all day. It may have been like a weekday. I found out that I got the tickets that afternoon, like a few hours before, and I like... What is that? I found out I got the tickets a few hours before, and I went straight from work on it. I look rough. So yeah, I'll pop up those here. So I don't know if that's my most famous encounter, but that's like the only one I could think of that's like nobody else can say they were there, unless, you know, they weren't. Let's see here. Little eyebrow zhuzh before we set anything. And I'm gonna do a little just here. Make sure we don't have any fine lines and wrinkles. What do you think? I do kind of want to play with that and blend that out just a little bit. As long as you can still see. You know what I didn't do? Darling, what chin, okay? And go ahead and this is the Ace Beauty Seal It. Came in my Ipsy package, darling. So how did I meet my husband? I've said this before. My husband lived on the same floor as two people that I went to high school with and graduated a year before me, and I would go up and see them on the weekends. And my husband became friends with them, and I met him through them. And the rest is history, darling. That was in 2010. Have you had anything that long other than, let alone a man? Have you had anything that long? I doubt it. So if you want to learn more about being glamorous, gorgeous, and all the above, hold on, let me go get something for my lips. So if you want to learn more about being glamorous and gorgeous, please don't forget to subscribe, folks. I got my eyebrows on. I'm gonna come back in a second and I'll show you guys what I'm wearing since I am going out for my anniversary. What else? Setting spray. Do you think I should put mascara on? Of course. I might put a little bronzer in as eyeshadow, but that's all I'm doing. Oh. All right, sorry about that, guys. I'm just doing a little. And what we'll do is okay. And what did I say? A little. You know what? I ain't even got no blush on, so that's what I'm gonna pop on real quick. I'm feeling extra bougie today, so let's go in with the Saint Laurent primer and Saint Germain Couture Blush Powder, and I thought it was Saint Germain. No? Well, Couture Blush, whatever. By Saint Laurent. Sorry, it's dirty. I never took that plastic out of there. A little bit much, but that's okay because we're gonna All right, you guys, we're running out of time because it keeps filling up. So you think that's blended out enough? I don't want to shine too much, so let me go change, clean all this mess up, and then I'll come back and show you what I'm wearing today.